This is the 2019 Can-Am Outlander 850. And for 2019, there have been lots of updates to this ATV. And it all starts with the way it looks.
For 2019, the Outlander 1850, which I'm riding today, and the 650 all have been freshened up a bit. Things like mud guards and a new grill that Can-Am says harkens to the Maverick X3 grill. But I can see a little bit of twinkle in the headlights on this thing that might scream some X3. I'm a fan of the way the Outlanders look with the cut body panels and just the overall feel. They kind of have an aggressive look to them, which matches the engine and the power. I like that.
But Can-Am didn't stop there. It completely redesigned the suspension on the Outlander, giving it a wider stance, different geometry, and more travel, all of which combined for a more comfortable ride.
My first experience with spending some quality time on an Outlander was 2 generations ago. I put 300-400 miles on one over the course of 7 or 8 days in the mountains. And I learned quickly 2 things about that particular ATV. One was the power out of that 800 engine was brutal and so much fun. You could steer the machine practically in 2-wheel drive with the throttle along with a little bit of body English. It made it fun to ride. The other thing I learned, it was pretty rough to ride it. And at the end of the day, I was completely beat down. Just wasn't very smooth and it wasn't very comfortable. The good news is you can still steer it with just the thumb throttle and a little bit of body English. The even better news for me and anyone else who owns this ATV is that it's an extremely comfortable ride. The comfort level has gone up tenfold. And it just makes for a wonderful ride. You get the best of both worlds, and we all love that. It's kind of like being on a diet and still getting to eat ice cream made with real milk and cream. The engine braking is the best I've ever found on a Can-Am ATV. They've got it dialed in, and it's very natural feeling, very smooth. It catches and decelerates you, but it does not jerk you around.
Then there's the fit and finish.
Another thing Can-Am is known for is they always bring their A game when it comes to fit and finish on any of their vehicles. And this 850 is right on point. The handlebars, the instrument cluster, just the cuts of the bodywork. Everything is tight and finished and it looks good. And it just feels right.
But what about problems with the Outlander?
I figured that it would not be too hard to find a couple of things that I would want to improve upon or change about the Outlander. But this time around, I'm having a hard time finding much. One thing that I'd love to see across Can-Am, not only their ATVs, but their side-by-sides, is diff locks all around for everyone. There's something about the confidence of being able to flip a switch and lock all 4 wheels in, and then know that all 4 wheels are working for you. Oh, how far the Outlander has come since the last time I rode it. I would love to have this 850. I think this 850 is the perfect balance between just power that can bring the front end up or break the back end loose, even turn you just with those rear tires. That legacy carries on in this 850, just like it did in that 800 for me all those years ago. But man, the comfort and suspension level on this is just a whole new level. And it is pretty fantastic. This is a great ATV, just a great ATV. When it comes to the 2019 Outlander, we've established it's got tons of power. It offers an incredible ride. It's bathed in technology, from the engine braking to the EPS system. It's got a good riding position. It's got good rider ergonomics. The fit and finish on it is quintessential Can-Am and fantastic. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to the numbers. 78 horsepower, 9.2 inches of travel up front, 9.9 in the rear, 8 new colors, 1,650 pounds of towing capacity. It's got 4 mud guards, 1 new grille, and all of that adds up to one outstanding ATV.
For more information, including a written review, check out ATVescape.com, the ATV Escape mobile apps, or ATV and UTV Escape magazine. Thank you so much for watching.